It has never happened before in U.S. history. An entire school board needs to be elected at the same time following a corruption scandal.
Covering the South Bay, 10 News reporter Joe Little spoke with two of the first candidates to announce their run, and one of them says voters need to speak up before casting their ballots.
This is going to be a pretty crazy election that voters are going to have to figure out on the fly. All 5 seats are up for grabs at the Sweetwater School Board, and for the first time, each voter can only vote for one of those seats.
This is a new thing that they've implemented this year.
For voters and the candidates.
There's a learning curve.
It's a complete do-over for the Sweetwater Union High School District, a ship that went way off course.
In this case, it's a good thing. It's a fresh start.
4 of these 5 board members were kicked out after pleading guilty in a bribery scandal. The 5th seat is open because the trustee is running for Chula Vista City Council.
You need to follow a process.
Chris Schilling is one of the first to announce his candidacy, a candidacy that is complicated by the fact that voters will also vote in 5 districts for the first time. The districts dissect Chula Vista, Imperial Beach, National City, and parts of San Diego. Schilling didn't even know which seat to run for.
The Registrar of Voters doesn't even have the accurate maps yet, so we had to go in and look at their PDF files and figure out where we live to figure out where we were going to run.
You may have 1 or 2 candidates in one seat area. You may have 4 or 5 in another seat.
Kevin O'Neill knows the district well.
I sat on the school task force.
He's running for seat 2, but says no one should campaign until the residents figure out what they want the school district to look like.
Let's first find out what the community's vision is and respond to that.
O'Neill says it could expand to a charter school district, adding kindergarten through 6th grade. It could focus on college prep or vocational studies. Right now, with only a temporary board and an interim superintendent, Sweetwater has no direction.
We've wandered in the desert too long.
The board and the superintendent have been a distraction.
Schilling agrees, but adds it may be up to the new board to decide that direction and guide the ship that went way off course. Covering the South Bay.
What do we want this district to be?
Joe Little, 10 News.
All right, we checked, and it looks like so far 7 people have announced their intentions to run for the 5 seats. Candidates have until August 8th to file.